All right, lads, welcome back to me podcast, Cheaper Than Therapy. Mick Thomas here. How are you? Thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing, and coming on back. I appreciate you for listening and watching. If it's on YouTube, I am available on YouTube. If you are watching the Cheaper Than Therapy show on YouTube, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you want to do. A lot of non-pronunciation of the TH is there. I do understand that. Coming to you live from, again, my daughter's game cubby, where I am still in the process of building from scratch a brand new studio, which I cannot wait to share with you when it's done. I'm hoping to kick it off by May, but the majority of it should be done over the next 2 weeks, I think, of the heavy lifting. And then it's a matter of electricity and moving in equipment and stuff like that. So it'll be a bigger studio, big environment. I'll have room for guests and all that kind of stuff too. So stay tuned, as they say. Also, I got another podcast with my good buddy Corey Brooks, the Manxiety Show, which we started back up again. Brand new episode went up this week. We're going to record a brand new episode again tonight, just like I'm recording tonight. Monday is my podcast day. So by all means, check that out too, the Manxiety Show, wherever you get your podcasts, and come see me live. Quiet month this month. I got a lot of behind the scenes stuff working on, which I'm very excited to do. I can't talk about it just yet, but big things, irons in the fire, as they say. A lot of fingers and a lot of pies. That sounded gross, didn't it? Really. But stay tuned. But I'm at the comic strip on this Friday, Saturday, April 7, 8, 9, I think it is. I'm at the comic strip, and that's all I got going on in April. Taking it handy, as they say in Ireland. Taking it handy. I'm on TikTok now. Apparently I'm doing really well. Although I got slated today. I got slated on TikTok. I put up one post about young kids wearing vintage shirts, like Guns N' Roses shirts. You see a 19-year-old or a 16-year-old wearing a Guns N' Roses shirt, AC/DC, whatever. And they don't. Like, there might be one or two, but they don't know. You don't know the songs. Stop pretending like you do. You're really posing. And I posted a kind of a thing saying about that. And again, it's all a joke, but a bunch of people kind of are agreeing with me. But a lot of people are not agreeing with, like, no, why are you being a gatekeeper? I'm not a fucking gatekeeper. I'm just trying to point out the fact that these people are posing. And it's funny. You don't matter on there when you comment on TikTok and Instagram. I've learned that, and I've come a great piece with that. Once you pick up your phone and start typing stuff, you don't really matter. You matter as a person, as a human being out there functioning in society. Of course you do, but you don't matter as a person when you send me something online, and you're missing the point what I'm trying to say. People say, well, like, some people are dumb enough where they'll go, well, that's like when I was younger, I used to wear a Led Zeppelin t-shirt when I was 15. But did you listen to Led Zeppelin? Yeah. Well, then you're a fucking moron. You're not getting what I'm saying. You're missing the point, is what I'm saying. Messing with my lights there. You're missing the whole point of everything, you muppet. And the comments are weird. The comment sections are weird. Like, I saw a post, I don't know if you know what's going on in the world now, that the mayor, or the governor, I should say, of Florida, DeSantis, is it DeSantis? Am I saying his name right? He's going to war with Disney now. He is attacking Disney. He's going to war with him. And someone posted a video, and this is what I saw for the first time, was on, my elbow's killing me from the gym. Someone posted this on TikTok, and I just, I went in, I saw that Tucker Carlson was doing, and I have nothing against Tucker Carlson. I don't know him well enough. I don't watch enough of his content to know where he stands, but I know he's kind of, I think some would say he's a misunderstood right-wing person. I don't know. Again, I don't get political. I don't jump in there. So I won't talk bad about Tucker Carlson in any way, because I don't know much about him. I'm not going to just watch one interview, one clip, and assume that's who he is as a person. As we all should be, right? We should never judge anybody based on one clip. But I think someone posted this video of him, and what got me was the comments, right? And it was the video of him talking about Disney. So bring you up to speed. Disney are going to war with DeSantis. DeSantis is the governor of California, probably our future president of America. A lot of people call him there. He could be the future president of America based on how he handled COVID. He's no bullshit. He's no bullshit ways of talking. He's like, you know what, guys, this is what we should have been doing a long time ago. Here's what we're doing in our state. Some would say it worked. Numbers dropped for him. Economy was booming. All I'm saying is some may say his methods of madness, if you will, kind of worked. But anyway, based on how he handled COVID, some people are saying he could be in the running for being president. So all hail King Santos, DeSantos, sorry. All hail King DeSantos. So if you're watching this in a year or 2 years from now and you have to be the president, just know I had your back. Right. And again, we all know Mick Thomas doesn't give a fuck about politics. But anyway, so here's what happened. So Florida just passed a law now saying that, look, you can't do a gender thing, right? You can't be explaining gender. You can't talk about genders and sexual. I'm probably butchering the actual law. But basically he's saying that you can't go up to a kid and go, hey, you could be a boy or a girl. You get to choose when they're in kindergarten. Kindergarten, you're what, under 4? 4 and under, maybe, I think. Sorry, I'm just looking out. I could look out into the yard there and just thought someone was walking by, looking at my motorcycle. So he's basically saying that you can't, as a teacher, you can't walk up to a kid and go, hey, are you a boy? I am, yeah. You don't know. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're not. Like, you can't. Like, is that a penis? Don't know. Could be. You're not allowed to talk about it. You're not allowed to go up to a boy and say you could be a girl. You're not allowed to go up to a girl and go, hey, you know what? You could be a boy if you want to. They're just saying that's illegal, right? That should be questions that should be handled at the home, is basically all they're saying. That's all the law basically says. It's not saying don't be trans, don't be gay. It's not saying you can't be those things. It's just saying as a teacher, you don't have the right to talk about it to kindergarten. That's all it's saying. It's not, I feel it's not anti-gay, it's not anti-trans, as I'm not anti-gay, anti-trans, as I hope you out there listening are not anti-gay, anti-trans, right? We should all just mind our own fucking business and let the world run accordingly. But this forced agendas is the problem, seems to be the problem, right? So DeSantos is basically saying none of that in the schools. Any teacher talks about that, out you go. Pack your shit and get out. That's not up for you to decide. That's up for Mr. and Mrs. Confused Child to have that conversation about. So what they did was, of course, Disney, the staff at Disney weren't having it, right? They weren't having it. They're like, we're protesting. We're going out there and we're marching, and we know how they love parades. They love parades. Not gays. I didn't mean it like that. I mean gay people love parades. They do love a good parade though, like the Irish. But Disney love a good parade. They have fucking 4 a day, I think, don't they? You get 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock parade. Sometimes, hey guys, it's late, let's do a midnight parade. They love parades, them. So they got mad, they got together and they said, this is ridiculous. We need you to stop that, DeSantos. You need to change that. DeSantos said, back off there, lads. Back off, Mickey Mouse. All right? Take it handy. And Mickey Mouse is like, oh boy. We're gonna be gay. We're gonna have all these parades. And Goofy like, Gore, I'm a female now. And Donald just, whatever he says, right? So all this shit's going on, and then all of a sudden DeSantis said, you know what? Fuck off, Mouse and your crew. You know what you can do? You can go fuck yourselves. Hey, remember that law that you passed back in the 60s where you kind of said you're so big you get to be your own government? Your own government. Like, there's a bill where Disney now can have their own government, which they do. They have their own education system, they have their own police, they have their own fire departments, they have their own Walmart. You know you're big when you got your own fucking Walmart. That's like when we thought Michael Jackson was big. Remember he had his own, as a kid you would grow up like, Michael Jackson has a fun fair in his backyard and a zoo. He has, not known that Pablo Escobar also had that for selling drugs and killing people from the head of the Colombian cartel. But you just never heard of him as a kid. But you're like, Michael Jackson has all that stuff? That's preposterous. You didn't know that Michael Jackson had his own monkey. Disney have their own fucking everything. They have all that. And you know what they can do also? And this is true. Look it up. If they wanted, Disney could have their own nuclear power plant. Can you imagine? Disney having nuclear arms, a nuclear power plant, the ability to make nukes. Fucking, that'll be great for Russia. I think we will go and we will bomb America. The fuck you will. Right? That fucking hell. That's how big they are. So they got their own tax exemptions and all that shit. So now they went after DeSantos, and DeSantos said, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to pull the plug on all this shit. So Tucker Carlson released this video of some lady who works for Disney. She said my hidden agenda, or my not so hidden agenda, was to draw gays gay people kissing all over my cartoons. That's what she was going to say. I was going to draw, putting queers over here. Her words, not mine. Look it up. I'm not being a dick. Queers over there, queers over there. They're all smooch in the background, and that's it, right? So that's what she said. That was her agenda. Now, look at here's where this is why I like being a comedian, because I get to be open-minded. I have to be open-minded. Not I get to be. And I do get to be, because I live in a free country. And I come from a free country. So I get to be open-minded. I get to have my opinion and my say. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't ruin the movie for me at all. Right? The only thing that is ruining Disney movies for me right now is anything to do with the Disney franchise is there. You know, I'm not even going to say it because it'll turn into a thing. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But they are forcing something which is kind of scary. Nothing to do with sexuality, trans community. Nothing to do with human behavior at all, or human sexuality or nothing like that. It's something different. Maybe I'll talk about it on another episode. But anyway, so Disney are off doing, they're doing that, and I don't care. I don't care if fucking if Aladdin blows the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I don't genuinely give a shit who's gay and who's not. Is the story funny? Is it good? Right? Because here's what's going to happen. You know that saying, once you go woke, you go broke. Let the audience, if you start making shit movies, then they're going to have to turn and just go, all right, let's revisit here, because you can't fake good entertainment. Right? You can't fake good entertainment. Having said that, there is a show on Netflix called Is This Cake? Do you know what I mean? That is fake, where you just get something out and you stick a knife in and go, oh no, I thought it was a telephone. You're telling me this whole time it was a cake? So you can't, I guess you can bullshit people, and then people are supposed to like it or not like it. Is This Cake is an actual show. It exists. It exists. And we have the option to watch it or not. So the same with Disney. If they make... I'm not going to watch episode 2 of Is This Cake? Do you know what I mean? So if I see something in Disney, I'm just going to stop watching it. But my thing about it, to get to the point about people that don't matter, about people in their comments and stuff, the comment section of this video is after this woman was talking about her and Tucker were going... Tucker was like, oh really? Your hidden agenda? You're not so hidden agenda? Was you going to put gays all over here in the back kissing? Fuck it. Let them do it. Let them just put it... They're not hurting anybody. If you don't like it, you just don't watch it. But that's the point, right? So that brings me to my point about the videos, right? So what happens are the comments. It was all people, I'm not watching Disney again. I'm canceling my subscription. Like, you're not going to watch another Star Wars thing. Like, Obi-Wan comes out May 5th, or May 4th, May the 4th be with you. That fucking dumb shit. That cult of Star Wars. You're not going to watch Star Wars, are you? Because this one girl said she likes to put a few gays over here. And Disney, the spokesperson, came out and she said, at the park now, we're not going to say ladies and gentlemen, boys or girls. You're abandoning it, are you? You're not going to watch anything to do with the Avengers franchise, as you see up here. No Marvel. You're done with Marvel. You're done with Star Wars. You're done. Are you going to raise your kid? Because let's be honest, most of you people on there comment like, my kids will never watch Disney again. Go ahead. Turn off fucking Paw Patrol and watch them cry. And then how long can you listen to that fucking kid whining before you turn around and go, fuck it, just give him the iPad. Yeah, I see you guys at Applebee's. I go to Applebee's. I go to Chili's. And the kid is crying. Instead of talking to the kid, you go, here's a fucking iPad. Shut up. And the kids will put on Paw Patrol or Cocomelon or whatever the fuck kids watch nowadays. You're going to tell me, on your principle, you're going to be a parent now, are you? You're going to step up and do the job that your iPad's been doing for the last fucking 9-10 years. You fucking hypocrite. I'm not going to what? Yes, you fucking are. It was like that time American Airlines killed a puppy by accident. Remember that? Which was a scenario I called it. I fucking called exactly what happened. The whole thing was a misunderstanding. It was a Hispanic woman who didn't speak English. She was talking to... You had a interpreter who was like 7 or 8... outside my house. Had an interpreter who was like 7 or 8 years of age. Right? Not her, an interpreter, her daughter, you fucking idiot, Mick. She had her daughter. They said, hey, listen, that you can't leave that thing down there. Not knowing it was a dog because it was in a dark, air-friendly vent, whatever you do for carrying dogs around. Dog carriers, you're gonna have to put that up there. The kid, only being 7, just went, okay, I don't want to argue with it. kid doesn't understand science, there's no oxygen in the overhead bins. They put it up, and all of a sudden, one woman made a mistake. I'm never flying American Airlines again. They use puppies for fuels. Yes, you fucking are. As soon as they put a promotion on, you'll sit on the fucking wing for a tenner, you liar. So all these people out there with fucking Disney, I'm never going to Disney World again. Of course you're going to go. Of course you're going to go. You're going to get on the line. You're going to be on Pirates of the Caribbean. You're going to buy the overpriced shirt. You're going to get on the Star Wars ride. Buy the fucking $40 helmets that you'll never wear again. Because you got caught up in the moment. Of course you're going to go. Stop. Stop pretending you're this fucking strong fucking person who sticks to your principles. Go ahead, turn off Paw Patrol while your kid... I don't even know if Paw Patrol is Disney, by the way. But go ahead, put on Paw Patrol. Here's what you do. Here's an experiment. Turn it on, let your kid watch it, and then walk up and go, turn it off, and go, and explain to your kid, explain to your son or your daughter, and go, no, because they're saying your penis shouldn't be... If you want to have a vagina... Explain that to your kid. Explain that to your kid. Well, that's why you're taking away their favourite show. And then when they scream, you have to step up and be a parent. Replace your iPad. Go ahead. Let me see that happen. Just the bullshit meter in the comment section is fucking outstanding. It's outstanding. You know? My friend called me up. He was like, bro. And this is my friend is a fucking idiot. He calls me up, right? And this is the same guy that... He calls me up to complain. You know, he's like, bro, you're a Disney fan. I'm a Disney fanatic. I was at Disney this year. I'll be at Disney again this year. I'm not done going to Disney. I love Disney. Love it. Can't get enough. Look at this. Marvel. Like Star Wars, I do. Love the classic Disney. I go to ask any comic that's ridden in the car with me. Disney soundtracks all the way. You ain't changing my mind on it. I'm a Disney fan. Love Disney. Can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of it. I'm not going to not go because they didn't say sir when I walked in the door. Not enough. Not enough reason for me to not go to Disney. Trust me, it's not. Now, if you show me a video of them beating... I was going to say kids, but... Is that really in the word? Beating like dogs or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, then I'll go, all right, Disney. Or if they take their money, like Disney take their profits and they're using it to rekindle Al-Qaeda again, then I go, all right. Now, Disney, I think I got to step away for a minute. But I don't give a fuck what you call me in the door. You get those lines down. You can call me what the fuck you want. You can call me ma'am. You walk up to me and go, hey, ma'am with the awesome beard. And I go, yes. Would you like to come all the way to the front of the line? I don't give a fuck. Don't give a shit. Do what you want. So my friend calls me up. He's like, bro, you're a Disney guy. What do you think? I think, first of all, he's upset. I go, look, you're the same. He's a hypothetical guy. You know the hypothetical guys? You know those fuck. Everyone got one of those friends? If you're a worm for a day, what would you... Shut the fuck... I used to work with him in Bank of America years and years ago when I started in the company. It was me, him, and there was 9 other old women on the teller line, right? Me and him were the only bankers. Everyone else was like a nana. You know, nana at the bank. Oh, my granddaughter turns 4. And they take out their iPhone to show you a picture. Like, I don't know how to use these things. My granddaughter's a wizard at these things. I don't know how to use them. So she's one of those people. And he goes to me, there's all 9 of them on the teller line. And he goes, Mick, if you had to bang one of them, who would you bang? I go, none of them. No, you have to bang one. No, I don't. He goes, no, you gotta bang one. I go, what fucking scenario do I have to bang one of these? I have to pick which one of these crypt keepers that I would bang. You go, all right, let's say the terrorist organization came in, held a gun to your head, and told you that they're going to shoot you unless you bang one. I go, what fucking terrorist organization comes running through the door and just puts a gun to your head and says you got to bang one of these old birds and fucking totally ignore the vault? What kind of terrorist organization is that? Same guy called me up the other day. Didn't even say hello. Didn't say good morning. Pick up the phone and go, yo. And he goes, exact words, if you had a vagina for a day, what would you do? If you had a vagina for a day, what would you do? I go, what would you do? He goes, I would blow a bunch of dudes. Do you realize you don't? Fuck me, man. Like, this is his mentality. Do you know what I mean? Like, he thought that the only reason that he's not blowing dudes right now is because he doesn't have a vagina. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm fucking dealing with. So he calls me up and goes, Joe, about Disney. I don't care. I don't care. I'm a Disney fan. I'll always be a Disney fan. Unless, like I said, they take money and start, you know. They start just fucking giving it money away to Al-Qaeda and all the rest of them. Like, I don't care. So that all has happened based on TikTok. Just the comments. So comments don't matter. Comments don't matter. You can comment on the show, right? Let me know if you like it or not. I'll take your criticism, and I'll thank you for it. But when people attack you, you know, based on comments or jokes you made, then you don't matter, because, you know, I'm not the first person to say this, and I won't be the last. You don't have the balls to come say that to my face. Most people, not just to my face, to anybody's face. Everyone's brave behind a phone. Everyone's very brave. I don't give a shit. So my point is, keep going to Disney, but they might not call you sir or ma'am based on whatever you are. And I'm just interested to see how this war goes. But wouldn't it be funny if Disney went to war with DeSanto like that? Like Florida, which is fucking mental. It's got so many fucking mental patients. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to see that war. Florida versus Disney. Just what the arm. Now, granted, Disney will have all those chest of drawers and those cupboards and knives from Beauty and the Beast, and Mickey Mouse has those fucking army of broom handles carrying the buckets of water. I get it, right? I get it, and maybe the star, but I just think the Florida rednecks with the fucking it's going to be an interesting war to sit back. Fuck the Ukraine, what's going on there? I don't care about that anymore. I want to watch this war. I want to see what happens, especially if Disney have the capability of having nuke powers and they nuke Florida. Oh my God. I'm planning on moving to Florida down the line in the next few years. Next year or two. I would love to go to Florida. What if Disney nukes Florida? We're fucked. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Whatever you want to do. I'd love to hear you. Anyway, lads, thanks for liking, listening, subscribing, sharing. I'm supposed to talk about the 90s again. It's 2 weeks in a row. I avoided this topic based on what I saw at a mall the other day. I was going to do a whole rant about it, but maybe next week. But anyway, thanks for liking, subscribing. Subscribe, by the way. If you're listening to this on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, if you're on iTunes or Spotify, just hit subscribe. Just click it. It's an extra button. The algorithm will tell you when I'm available, when to listen. Give it a click. Give it a listen. Would love to hear from you. I really would. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. I do appreciate it. I'm at the comic strip, like I said, this week. Check out my other podcast, The Manxiety Show, where we talk about men's mental health. It's a serious podcast where we try to find a bit of humor in it, but it really is. We talk about men's mental health. Anyway, thanks for liking and all. I said it already. Listen, good luck to yourselves, lads. And as always, wash your hands, you dirty fuckers. Good luck to you.